Tease.
Tease. Welcome to the What Up Witches podcast,
where we embrace all the magic and mayhem of everyday life.
I'm Kitty.
I'm Ellie.
Let's get into it.
Welcome back, witches. What's up?
It's been a
What is up?
week.
It's been a week. It's been another week. We've been pretty consistent somehow.
Weirdly, I don't know how. Somehow.
Somehow.
Some
It's
way.
been another week. Some way. How has your week been?
Oh my God, it's been insane.
Do you remember any of it? Because I don't.
Yeah, I do, because it was very traumatic. Without going into personal details, we had to unfortunately cut a family member off. So it's been stressful for a few days, but everything is all right. And day-to-day wise, it's not going to make much of a difference. So,
That always sucks.
It does.
Understandable. But yeah, sorry. We're dealing with that.
We knew it was coming.
I don't remember much of last week. I don't know why. It just went by like so fast. And I think I spent most of it like just listening to audiobooks.
I spent most of it crashing out.
Oh. Well, I mean, to be fair, I was listening to audiobooks in order to like, it's part of my like dissociation process.
Which might be why you don't remember the last week, because you were dissociating all of it.
That actually explains a lot. No, you have a very good point.
That goes perfectly into our topic today, which goes into, is religion harmful to children? How does religious trauma factor into adults' complex PTSD?
Yes. So, trigger warning for this whole episode, or at least this, you know,
to be
probably
frank,
the whole episode, but
not just the whole episode, but to be frank, you should just assume context trigger warning for any and all episodes, because we never know when we're going to trauma dump. But
we try.
This
not
is
to.
a planned one.
We try to warn if we know we're going to, but sometimes it's just, you know, it's part of our history. So you'll get to know us, maybe, and
if you don't already,
and you'll understand that we have to laugh about it, or otherwise we would cry. So.
And sometimes we laugh while we cry and cry while we laugh.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So, religion, harmful for children. So I grew up Catholic in the 90s in the middle class Florida white society, I guess, you know.
You had a cul-de-sac style.
Sort of. I mean, you know, it was kind of, I mean, it was Daytona. So, like, dirt Tona.
Go two neighborhoods over, and it's a totally different culture than the one you're in. Yeah.
Yeah. My mom was a teacher, and my dad, like, he had, like, worked here and there kind of thing. So, living off of a teacher, like, a family of 4 living off of a teacher's income, like, anywhere has never, ever been sustainable. So, anyway.
Back then,
but, like, I had a great childhood, by the way. I'm prefacing.
Everybody has trauma, and having trauma does not negate your positive experiences as well. And your positive experiences do not negate the trauma you experienced.
Very well said. Thank you for clarifying.
We all need to hear that sometimes.
Sorry, Alexa started talking in my ear.
Oh my God, she's listening. How dare you get mentally healthy? No, we need a subservient class.
Speaking of which, growing up in the church. So I started preschool at a Catholic private school in Daytona. If you know, you know. And I stayed there pre-K 3, pre-K 4, and kindergarten. And then moved to somewhere else because we were just moving in. A little divorce happened, you know, yada yada. Anyway, something
danger zone,
teachers, income, me going to a private school, giant question marks. Anyway.
Sorry, when you said something, my brain immediately went to Archer. going something danger zone.
Oh,
It's like an actual line in the show. So my
I figured you were referring to something.
echolalia, yeah,
Hey,
just
you're good. You're good.
apologies for the random outburst.
No, we love it. We're here for it. That's what this is for.
Exactly.
Okay, so I would go to church every Sunday and every Wednesday. Like that was eh, actually the church itself was like gorgeous. It was very overstimulating because like the entire ceiling was painted and like giant domed Catholic, like growing up and like seeing these like giant beautiful things everywhere, and it's very kind of
Gorgeous
like
paintings, yeah.
magical a little bit.
It really
And like
is.
it feels the
Holy.
same. It feels the same kind of magic that like Santa and the Easter Bunny levels of like fandom level fame.
Yes,
to
I
a
know what you mean.
tiny little kid. Like I was 3, 4, 5, going twice a week to be indoctrinated. But like it's just kind of like, oh, okay, so like God has these rules and like life is about abiding by the rules. But you can easily be like, okay, but like mommy and daddy also have rules. So this makes sense in my worldview. It's just expanded. And then you start to hear stuff about like the Bible and the parts where, especially if you're a girl or,
Feminine presenting.
any kind of minority, really.
Really, yes.
Yeah.
True.
If you're not a
Cisgendered, heterosexual, white person, yes.
These days, yeah. Back then, though, I mean, do I need to remind you guys this is a Middle Eastern religion? Abrahamic religions are Middle Eastern. Like, I don't know why white Christian nationals.
White Jesus
That's
doesn't
a whole
exist,
other
people.
conversation.
That's a whole thing. Jesus was not white with blue eyes and blonde hair. Let's be really real about that.
There's a whole lot of weird indoctrination that you kind of just believe because they're telling you it's true and you don't really know to think otherwise. So much of it. So teaching it to children.
Yeah.
Do you want to add anything? Sorry, before I keep
sorry. It's just, oh my God.
No,
you threw a memory back at me.
Yeah.
Because at the time that I was homeschooled, my mom was trying to find a school to put me into because my brothers were fine not being in school, but I wasn't. I needed some kind of structure, routine, all of that. They were probably mostly ADHD. I was the TISM one. So I was the ADHD one over here who needed some kind of routine.
And
real structure. So she was trying to find, like, regardless of religion, secular, didn't matter. She was going to the highest rated schools and letting me try them out for like a week here, 2 weeks there, a month there, whatever, to see what I liked. Kudos to my mom for that, by the way. Huge kudos.
For sure.
And I'm like, 8-ish around this time. Like, I'm trying to remember how old you are when you're in like second grade.
I think you're 7.
Okay.
Usually you just like you take the grade number and like add 5 and that's the age. Or that's how I figured it out anyway.
Well, I was like homeschooled for the second half of kindergarten through second grade, and then I was in school all of third grade, but in 2 different schools. For the first half of third grade, I was in one school. For the second half, I was in another. And then I was in a different school for 4th and 5th grade, which was ironically the same one I was in for the first half of kindergarten before I was homeschooled.
Oh, interesting.
So, like, I was all over the place, right? Yeah. And then, of course, you know where I went to middle and high school because it was with you.
Yeah. Oh, you were... Yeah, I never really like thought about that though, or like reflected on how like way all over the place you were.
I was
for
very
your
all over the
very
place.
formative years, though.
Extremely. I bounced back and forth between Florida and
Yeah.
Ohio. I bounced back and forth in Florida between New Smyrna, Port Orange, Daytona, South Daytona, and Ormond? Maybe Ormond Beach? I don't remember. So yeah, I like bounced around to all these different places. And it was probably like every 2-ish years that we moved. I felt like, and
Gee.
that was my mom's ADHD, you know, she had to keep going. She could not stay in one place. My dad was very autistic, so he was like, bought a house, this is where I live.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep.
Done. Like
Yeah.
so
like
I
that's
had
like
that consistency at my dad, but all of the newness with my mom. So it was kind of balanced out. But there was a
yeah.
certain point where I went to Warner Christian Academy.
Oh
And
yeah. Nate went there.
whoo,
My
my
brother went
God.
there.
So I don't remember if this was Warner or if this was a different Catholic school, but I remember I went to multiple schools around this time.
Warner was the one
It
that
was
was like white and
Christian, right?
boxy.
Yeah, but I
That's
like
a
the thing is
Christian one.
this
The
whole like
Catholic one has the giant church attached.
I think I went to both. I'm pretty positive I went to both though. So because I
Okay.
have memories that like overlap with each other because this was like I think I went to Warner Christian for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then by Wednesday I'm like, oh fuck this shit, I'm out. And then the
I still have my
Catholic one,
yearbooks from attending.
I never got my photo done at any of these schools because I was out before picture day.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like don't get like there were times when I was not even it was not like I started the first of the year at these schools. It was I got thrown in the second quarter or in the second half of the year or in the beginning of the year. You know, it was all over the place.
Interesting.
So it was never consistent. So I was and I remember there was one time I was going to the Sunday school, the Bible class, Bible study part.
Yeah.
And this is why I don't remember which one it was because there was one. Okay, the Catholic one I know I went to the church on Wednesday. That's the one where I was like, I'm fucking done with this place. Get me the fuck out of here.
That
Because
could have
Wednesday
been St.
service,
Paul's. That could have been St. Paul's. Because
probably
we went on Wednesdays.
Yeah, it was horrible. Beautiful church, horrible like vibe.
Yeah.
And
I used to.
I
Sorry,
fell
I don't mean
asleep.
to.
No, you're
I
good.
used to because okay, no question.
Yes.
Did you have to do a whole bunch of sitting, standing, and kneeling?
Well, of course, because I
No,
I said,
no,
I
no.
know I went to the Catholic.
No,
and I know I
not
went
of
to a
course.
Christian.
Not of course. That's a Catholic thing.
Yeah, I know it is a Catholic thing. That's why I said I know that I went to one that had the church where
Okay,
you
well, there
sat
you
and
go
kneeled and
then.
stuff like.
It's official.
But I also went to Warner Christian. So this particular
There you go.
incident in my brain, I can't differentiate if it was at the church portion or if it was at the Warner Christian because they both had a Bible study class.
Oh yeah.
And the Bible study class was in just some random classroom. So I can't tell you which one this particular memory stems from.
Okay.
But I can kind of remember being in the church of the Catholic one and going, fuck this shit, I'm out. And I can remember in the Warner Christian one, I think that's the one where they wouldn't let me go to recess because I didn't color in a sandwich all the way with crayon. Yeah. So,
oh my god.
yeah, I was angry.
Evil.
So
when we used to go to church on Wednesday, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. When we used to go to church on Wednesdays, I used to have like two older like buddies accompanying me, or maybe just one. Maybe it was one. Anyway, I used to just when we were kneeling, I used to like press my fingers into my eyes and like watch the colors and shit that your eyes do. Yes, I used to do that every time we were kneeling. And they thought I was crying. They were like, do you need a Kleenex? And I was like, what's a Kleenex? They're like, it's a tissue. I was like, oh no, I'm fine. Like, I'm just looking at the pretty colors.
That's too cute. Oh my god.
Well, anyway, sorry, continue.
No, you're so fine. That's really adorable. And I used to do that, but with my ears, where you like make it to where you close your ears and open them and close them and open them so that you hear the sounds.
My daughter does that.
Yeah, it's swimming. I did that all the time as a kid.
That is so
I was
funny.
in the Bible study class and I laughed out loud and I got in trouble when I was taught about Adam and Eve. I laughed out loud at the idea that man gave birth to woman via a rib. I just I did that and everybody kind of looked at me like they were so offended. I didn't even say anything. I just laughed because I thought that was a joke / like, this is storytelling, right? We're just telling stories. That's funny.
Yeah.
I didn't think people actually believed that bullshit.
The whole
I was
whole
flabbergasted.
thing. There's like a whole thing about the Adam's rib giving birth to Eve thing. There's like a whole like that wasn't actually the right scripture and it's been changed. The whole Bible itself is just
Interpretation of interpretation of interpretation.
it's all and it's about half the original. What the flip flop?
Garage door opening. My
Oh
husband's
my
going outside
God.
real quick.
I was like, do you need to go hide?
No.
Is there a tornado? Like,
he's very
Okay.
excited. He got his Mustang running, so.
Oh, okay. What the fuck was I saying? Oh my God.
Sorry.
Before I started worrying about your safety.
I know. I'm safe. Everything is fine.
Okay, sorry. What was I talking about?
We were talking about church and the Adam and Eve and the rib and the giving birth to Eve via.
Right.
Yeah. And the whole thing
Yeah.
about Adam's rib.
Did I tell you? Okay, remember in middle school, I used to have to go to Sunday school, like CCD, it was called. I forget why it was called CCD, but it was CCD.
Catholic,
it was on
Christian denomination. Who knows?
Oh, and you have to take these classes in order to get confirmed in the Catholic Church. So for 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade, because I don't know, that's when you start. Every once a week, I would go to this class, and my mom was one of the teachers.
Oh my God!
They didn't teach my class, but she taught a class.
Oh my God!
She didn't teach my class. She taught, I think everything she taught like 2nd graders or something. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, not me.
That's got to be traumatic knowing, because I know that, like you mentioned, she's kind of in the process of her deconstruction journey. And I wonder how heavy that weighs on her to know that she taught / indoctrinated children.
Let alone her own. Yeah.
But just in general, like
But like her, the way she grew up,
she was such a good mom. Like, don't get me wrong.
She did like her damn best, and she still does. But like,
I knew I was safe when I came to sleep over at your house. Like, that's saying something. Knowing that I could go over to your house and spend the night and be safe, that's really saying something.
The way she grew up was just so authoritative. Like there's so many things she did not pass on to me. So I'm grateful for that. We're not mom shaming
every
here.
Cycle. You cannot break every cycle.
You do your best. Every generation tries to do.
Every generation is
their best.
Is going to do that.
But yeah, that's what we're talking about today: trauma and PTSD.
So we have that. We're actually kind of seeing in real life that deconstruction of major religions right now, because a lot of us millennials grew up half and half, where some of us grew up secular but exposed to other religions, and some of us grew up indoctrinated in the churches and found our way out.
I mean, I stopped believing in God and religion and pretty much wrote off everything when I was I think like 12 ?
Right around the time you grow an independent thought. Yeah,
but like I didn't actually Yeah, I never really thought about religion that much. It was kind
Yeah.
of just like background noise for me. I was bored out of my mind in those classes. I was bored out of my mind every Sunday. I hated it. It was so boring. I hated the book. I didn't want to read it. The only time there was one time in my life I read the Bible. I was like, well, let me give this a try. I read the Bible, and the only way I could like read it was by singing it and making it sound dumb.
Oh yeah.
Like I was like, and God, da, 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 da. Like I don't know
And
why. I could not take it seriously. I can't take that shit serious. I was not born or created or made to like believe in. I don't know, but 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 but
but
but but but but but but but but.
but
Then I moved to Egypt. Because after like there's like a stretch of time in between there where I'm like, yeah, religion is stupid. All of it. Spirituality,
Mhm.
everything, dumb, stupid. Then I
Mhm.
moved to Egypt and I spent a decade there. And
You were exposed to a brand new culture
yes.
and language,
And language and religion.
way of thinking.
And religion.
And all
Listen,
of them.
listen, listen, listen.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. I'm not calling out just the Christians, okay? Muslims,
It's not.
listen. Listen. I know this isn't very liberal of me to have this stance right now. But
We're leftist. We're not liberal anyway. It's fine.
thank you. Anyway, you guys have so much cognitive dissonance in your communities. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to call it out. There's so many passages. I studied Islam. I wanted to know what my husband and my daughter is inheriting. I want to know their culture. I was so bored in the pandemic from like 2019
Mm-hmm.
onwards until I left. I was wearing the hijab
Mm-hmm.
full time. I was a hijabi. I kind of wanted to know what I was
Getting
embodying
into.
because why was I wearing the hijab? That's a whole other story. It's a whole other story. Not really for this podcast, but
Another
I
time.
wanted to because I wanted to fucking blend in.
Yep.
If you don't know anything about the Middle East,
Garage door opening.
oh my god, again. It's patriarchy heaven over there.
Mm-hmm.
You can look like me, dressed like this, which is basically all black.
All covered.
All covered. You see my neck up, my hands, and like maybe my feet. I'm wearing toe spreaders.
You're very modestly covered.
Yeah, and people, especially if I'm wearing like bright lipstick, but people will look at you like you want to be looked at
Mm-hmm.
just because you're like showing yourself. So that's especially the case, unfortunately, against like tourists or just white people,
Mm-hmm.
even like Asian and African people. The Arab society is very racist. It is. Listen,
And it's really
I love
because
you
anywhere
guys,
where there's a high patriarchal
but the
society,
patriarchy.
it's the patriarchy. It's not the
It's the
religion,
fucking
it's the
It's
patriarchal
not even.
society of
I
it.
know, and I have so many friends in Egypt. I fucking love Egypt. It's magical. I'm so glad. I want to go back. But some of these men, oh my fucking god.
Not all men, but it's always a fucking man.
Always a fucking man, isn't it?
Always a fucking man.
It's always a fucking man.
Not all men. It is not all men. Otherwise, we wouldn't be married.
Yeah.
But like, it's always a fucking man. God damn it! I dropped my straw.
Okay, I could talk more about the society of Egypt and like how that traumatized me another time. But staying on the religious side,
and whether or not raising children is inherently harmful. I
yes,
personally think it is.
yeah, yeah. So like, what I will be teaching my daughter is the point of view of someone who's informed on Christianity and Islam. I don't know a thing about Judaism. I mean, I know it's basically the Old Testament, but like beyond that, you got me. So, God 2.0 and God 3.0 is what I will be explaining on a cultural side because she deserves to know where she comes from.
Yes, she does. You're
And
right.
she deserves to have pride in her ethnicity, you know, like
in her culture, especially.
her culture, herself, you know.
Yeah.
And I would not want, especially because my husband is Muslim. He's that's again a whole other story. But like I want her to know that basically the overarching theme between most religions is love, unconditional love. And if you can try to teach that aspect to children, I think that is where it should end.
Agreed. When I was in high school, when we were in high school, I took what was it? AP World History. That's what it was. AP World History is part of my IB curriculum. Like you could pick AP History or another AP class. I picked AP History. And with the World History, we had a section on world religions. And pretty much we compared all of the world fucking religions and where they came from and where they draw their sources from. And they're all fucking the exact same shit. They're all the same shit. It's all the same stories rebranded with a different name and a different color and a different gender identity. It is all the same source. And what that tells me is that men took our story, rebranded it to control us.
Yep.
And that is why there are so many fucking branches of patriarchal witchcraft.
She said it. Folks.
Excuse me for my coughing. I actually am coming off of being sick, so I'm still got like a lingering cough in the background here.
She's lying. She's just coughing from the high. No, I'm kidding.
I wish I was.
I'm kidding.
I wish I was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm.
Do you need a lozenge?
Do I need a lozenge? No, I don't think I need a lozenge. But oh my god, the mayor. The mayor. Have you seen the mayor?
The mayor?
Mayor.
From?
That's also from Bob's Burgers.
Oh
Linda, when she's like, oh my god, the mayor. That's been all over my FYP since the name is Mamdani. Mamdani. It was ever since he won. Everybody's been dressing up like Linda Belcher going, oh my god, the mayor. Oh, the mayor. Nothing's better than the mayor.
The mayor.
My favorite part about Mamdani winning is that he has announced his entire team is going to be made up of women. It's not all men, people. All you have to do is listen to the women.
There you go. It's kind of like matriarchy is in our blood or something.
Oh my god, that reminded me so much. I have to share this. I got into an argument with somebody on TikTok. Well, I didn't really get into an argument. I schooled them. They tried to argue with me and then immediately left after I shut them down. They didn't even respond.
Oof. Okay, what happened?
Somebody was commenting about how like fuck the patriarchy, essentially. And I was like, I can't wait until we're in a society where men realize that the matriarchy is actually what we're biologically meant for. And somebody's like, tell that to biology. And I'm like, what? The biology that our eggs are formed inside of our grandmother the biology that our mitochondrial DNA that tracks our DNA goes through our mother, the fact that every single one of our like animal societies has women at the center, the queen bee, the queen ant, like
Yeah.
the men are supposed to be the
Bonobos.
supporters. And somebody was like, oh, so you just want to control the men. I'm like, no, 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 no. Here's the difference. A patriarchy is male centered. A matriarchy is child centered.
Ooh, I like
That is
that.
the difference. A patriarchy aims to control and favor for the men.
Mm-hmm.
Control women, favor the men. That's a patriarchy. A matriarchy is not the opposite of a patriarchy. It is not the opposite. It is the what's the word I'm looking for? It combats the patriarchy.
Oh,
A matriarchy,
fancy.
when we center children, when we center all children, male and female children, intersex children, all children, and supply all of them with the care, love, and protection that they need, we grow up into a more stable society where we share our resources, where we encourage each other to grow,
Cooperate.
where we cooperate.
We don't get so triggered by road rage.
We don't have wars.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a little bit more important.
I mean, one of my favorite things that my dad said once was, if women ruled the world, there would be no wars, just a bunch of countries not talking to each other. And he goes, you know what, though? There would be no wars.
Yeah.
They might not be talking to each other, but that's a lot healthier than fucking war.
That's true. That's true. We just be kind of like, actually,
we're just going to boycott you, Israel, for a little while until you get your shit together. Bye. The fact that I didn't fall just now is a miracle.
Yeah, actually. Knock on wood.
Ooh, I don't have any. There
Lucky duck.
Lucky duck. I can't believe I have that same exact ducky on my altar. I'm going to have to send you a picture.
We're the same person.
We are the same person in a different font.
Different font. Why did that tickle my funny bone so hard?
Because I'm awesome. So yes, I think that the best part about religion and raising our children is essentially not to indoctrinate them into a church, but to teach them the values you want them to inherit. So they learn by watching us. We are teaching them how they should act by our actions. And if we want to teach them kindness and generosity, then you know what we could do? I'm going to talk about it now, might as well actually, our magical mini activism of the week. Through our actions, we can do things like volunteer at a food bank, donate to a food bank. Now, if you have the funds to donate cash to your food bank, because they get access to all of the deals and the coupons that we don't. $5 could feed like a whole family.
Ooh, wow.
So give them cash rather than like physical donations. But also give within your means. If you don't have spare cash to give them, but you have like 10 cans of Chef Boyardee that you accidentally got that were the wrong kind, then give them the Chef Boyardee. They will be so grateful to have something other than nothing.
Yeah, if you have any cans that have been sitting in the back of your pantry for years and years and years, and you're like, no, but like when the power goes out, babe, when's the power going to go out?
You're not going to eat them. You're not going to eat them. And that's what a lot of food donations get. But if you have cash to do it, give them cash. $10, $15, $50 or $100 could do so much good. If you have extra pads, feminine products, things like that. And if you have nothing to give, guess what you probably do have some of? Time.
time. I was
You
gonna
can go
say.
volunteer your time. You can go and help them pack up the baggies to give out to people because there's a huge demand for food banks right now and they're overwhelmed. So having volunteers to support them, those are the things that you can do to embody the generosity, that love, that community, that if Jesus is that important to you, you should be wanting to encompass. You shouldn't be in a church preaching about how good Jesus was. You
Yeah.
should be showing your children this is what we do to take care of each other because this is the right thing to do.
And also, I want to say, if you are Christian, if you are Muslim, if you are Hindu,
Jewish, if you are
if
anything.
you worship a deity and you love that deity and that deity to you is like a meaningful part of your life, go for it. That is not what we are saying. That is not what we're saying here. We are saying
Religion's a choice.
those power structure part specifically, the one that centers men and decenters women and the family and power and yada yada. Anyway.
Yes. And it's very true because we're not bashing the religion. We are bashing the indoctrination of children into a religion that is not their choice. If your 12-year-old comes up to you and says, "Hey, Mom, I really want to try out this church that my friend Sally goes to every week. Is that okay?" "Sure, buddy. Let's go to church and see what it's about."
Yeah.
The important thing is that your child has choice.
I've done that. Like, I've gone to other churches with my friends. I wasn't even, this was like in high school.
Yeah.
Like way beyond, but like, you just, whatever. Kids might
It's
want
not
to.
that big of a deal. Like, you don't have
Maybe
to
they
make
just
religion a big
wanna-
deal.
Yeah, maybe they just want to like experience it for some reason.
Exactly.
Like one of these days, I want to take my husband to like a Catholic mass just so he has
Yes.
to know
Yes, you need to.
what
Oh
I
my
went through.
God, yes, take him. Oh my God, you need to film it. You should do that. That should be like your first TikTok ever. It should be like what
Oh
happens when
my
you take your Muslim husband to a Catholic church for the first time.
I don't know that. I feel like
You could do the
would I get in
filter.
trouble for that?
Why would you get in trouble for that?
I don't know. That seems a little irreverent. Sorry, I'm very obviously still indoctrinated in a lot of ways.
Okay, well,
I'm getting out of it.
there was a woman who just basically did an audit on all of these churches and mosques and everything and called and had like an audio of a crying baby in the background and asked for formula, and only like 30% of the churches said yes.
Hmm.
So that means almost 70% of these churches said no to a starving baby.
Yeah, it's the structure of the church that we want to dismantle specifically. The people that protect and project all the nastiness.
Mm-hmm.
If you fucking love Jesus, that sounds a little. If you love Jesus, continue loving Jesus. You can love Jesus as part of your pantheon of gods.
Or his other name is Yeshua.
Yeah, I mean, same, like, if you're Buddhist, like, then you, like, kind of have this reverence for the Buddha. It's the same idea as, like, I mean, Jesus had a lot of, if you know the history of Jesus, not just Bible
and
Jesus.
I'm sorry. Buddhist, I think, is a philosophy rather than a religion.
Yeah. But there's a lot of people that, like, specifically say, like, Buddhism is their religion, even though it's not a religion technically kind of thing, but like it is more like their philosophy, I guess.
The life philosophy
same
is
with like
essentially
animism and like Shinto and like, you know what I mean?
They're all aspects of, you can take a philosophy and turn it into your personal religion, absolutely. But just like as a whole, Buddhism is
there's
philosophy.
like a yeah.
Yada, yada.
Anyway.
Semantics. My AP World History class like hit my head, and I was like, Buddha.
If you love like Muhammad, if you like love the Prophet Muhammad, like continue to do that, but embody the best parts of them. Yes. Embody. Don't specifically just listen to like the holy books. I know
Don't be sitting there talking about how your wife must submit to you.
Yeah.
We're not about that shit. We're not doing that shit.
Let's leave that out. That's
We're
a whole.
not
That's a
submitting.
whole. What I'm saying is, why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Why can't we be friends?
I'm done.
Oh my god. Oh, I had a reminder, a flashback hit me of something, and I forgot what it was.
Oh.
God damn it. I remember my dad was very anti-church, but pro-Jesus.
Exactly.
Like, he had a crucifix
Jesus
in
was
the
like
house.
a good person. He was genuinely a good person. If you love Jesus because he let a prostitute wash his feet and was like not disgusted by a dirty woman cleaning him.
Was that Mary Magdalene by chance?
Was it?
Well, Mary Magdalene, I believe, was actually his wife. And
I haven't looked into that. I haven't looked into that, but I've heard that rumor. Is it a rumor? Is it fact?
I think it's more correct, more accurate, honestly, when because I remember learning more, kind of like how people say Eve was the first woman. No, actually Lilith was the first woman. And she was created to be Adam's equal. But people like to write that off because Adam's patriarchy did not work on her, so she exited. And so God created a submissive version, Eve, out of Adam's rib. So therefore, this really is about women escaping a patriarchal society, because Eve also escaped the patriarchy when she ate from the tree of knowledge and ate the forbidden fruit. Was that really forbidden fruit because God said so, or was it actually forbidden because it would give Eve the knowledge that Lilith had, which did not allow her to be submissive to Adam anymore?
Ooh, snaps. Whoa, hello. Yeah, no, I
went off on a whole sidetrack there.
I'm trying to get the dick of my necklace to go back. You know, like my dick was showing.
The clasp. They can't see you on TikTok. The clasp of her necklace.
That's what we used to call it.
That's hilarious. I've never heard that before. So Mary Magdalene, many people like to write her off as some kind of prostitute. I could just keep going like that. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, no. She was the first one to see Jesus after he rose.
Yes.
And no one would have Christianity if it weren't for her, because she was the first one to fucking, and she told everyone else.
Exactly.
So for a brief moment, she was the Christian
prophet.
Church.
I mean,
she had all the power in the world, and she chose to fucking share it. She chose to share it. Anyway,
exactly.
So
and there's like a whole thing about how she was truly his wife, that a lot of the stories that take place with Jesus Christ and a lot of the things that he said were at his own wedding to Mary Magdalene. She wasn't a prostitute.
So do you know how, I'm sure you did because you studied way much better and more than I have.
AP and IB, I autism, ADHD, special interest shit, yeah.
Do you remember how Christianity like went nuclear and like boomed all over everywhere? Do you remember the story of like Emperor Augustine, I believe?
I don't remember specifics. I remember the vague story outline, yes.
I want to say it was Emperor Augustine.
Probably.
Of Rome. Okay, what's the word? Converted. Thank you. My brain. Thank you, me. He converted to Christianity, which was at the time a very fringe sect, a very tiny cult-ish level.
That was Jesus-ish time, yeah.
Yeah, he converted to that and then made it the religion of the Roman Empire. So that kind of went boom. And then he called the Council of Nicaea, which gathered all of the bishops all over whatever the world was at that time.
All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Sorry.
At the Council of Nicaea, because Mr. Augustine was such a like Bible thumper
or humper, you know, whatever.
And because at the time there was no specific Bible, there were multiple different books kind of like strewn all over the place, multiple different stories about multiple Jesus.
Translations.
Yeah, and then, you know,
I just saw 4422 on our live stream count and it got me excited.
Hey. So Mr. Augustine was like, okay, we're going to put together all of these stories because I want to have it in like one spot, and we're going to call it the Bible.
44, woo!
Woo! And he only included 13 of the 20-something books. So these dudes who were already like, oh, patriarchy.
We can't let women know they have power.
Yeah. So who the fuck knows what's in the epistles of Mary? You know? I want to know what Mary Magdalene, the Psalms of Mary Magdalene held. You know, like I want to know those stories. But no, those men decided.
They claim they don't like exist. It's like, no, they fucking exist.
They're out there. We
try to erase women all the time.
Yeah, we decided to erase all of it, not include it. So that's the story. If you didn't know that, Christians,
pick up a book, learn your history. Genuinely. So one of my biggest qualms about churches is that they were made for the illiterate, the people who cannot read the Bible for themselves. The whole point of the church and the service was to gather people together to read the Bible and have a preacher or somebody lead the reading and explain the passages. Because not only does illiteracy mean that you can't actually read words, some people can read the words, but they don't comprehend the meaning or the context. So having a preacher or a teacher provide that sermon or lesson was to teach you what each passage meant, like a fucking English teacher. That was the purpose of these churches. And the purpose of sermons, specifically sermons, not like church in general. Church was meant to be a community to provide the community and the shelter and the food and the resources. And it's not that anymore, at least for a lot of them. For the vast majority, for approximately 70%, it's a tax write-off scam.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
We need to be careful where we're going. We need to be careful who we listen to. And we need to be very careful who we let around our children.
Yeah.
So, is religion harmful to children and parenting? We believe so. That is our opinion. Let us know in the chat. Let us know what you think. Do you think religion is harmful to kids? And why or why not?
Yep. Let us know. Did you grow up religious? Are you still religious?
Ooh, that's it. Yes. Are you still religious? That's a big one, though.
But I mean, like, not in like a spiritual woo-woo.
I believe in God. Religious. Like religious as in, are you actively part of a cult? Are you actively part of a cult is really what we're asking. Are you part of the Mormon church? Are you part of, the Catholic church where you go every Wednesday and Sunday and give tithings and, do all the things and you provide free labor? Are you doing all of those things?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she didn't get paid.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Free labor. Next up, we're going to do some witchy tips of the week. Instead of a listener Q&A specifically, you had specific tips about seasonal depression.
Yes, I wanted to put out a obvious PSA that it's getting dark, folks, earlier in the year. We are losing daylight. If you suffer from seasonal depression, like, hello, hi, I do. Also, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, then this is we're talking to you folks. If it's getting lighter out, enjoy it. If you're upside down, and fuck enjoy it, bitches. Blech. But if you're up here with me in Dark Man Land, whatever.
In Dark Man Land.
Dark Man Land? That did not come out right.
In the Dark Ages, maybe?
Zone Land. I don't know, whatever.
We're in the Dark Ages. We're in the Dark Ages. We might as well be with this fucking
It kind of fucking feels like it sometimes, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, no, but if you're up here with me and you suffer from seasonal depression, my suggestion to you is to, I know this is going to sound weird, start doing your shadow work, babes. You know why? Because we're going to fucking need all the stress resistance and tolerance we can have to get through the holidays, first of all. If you have a winter birthday, hi.
You and your daughter.
Yeah. And then New Year's. And don't forget Thanksgiving if you are in America or Canada and you celebrate Thanksgiving, or if you're one of us that's abroad like I was. If you get together with your family, usually once or twice a year, it's around these months.
Don't fly, people. Don't fucking fly. Don't do it. Cancel those tickets. It's safer to drive right now. It's genuinely safer to drive or take a train or take a bus than it is to fly right now. Please. For the love of
God. I'm going to read what I wrote because I think it's actually okay.
You did write it very well.
Since it's becoming winter/dark half of the year, if you suffer with seasonal depression and holiday season is coming up, get ahead of the game and start thinking about who you want to show up as. Start that shadow work practice. And if you already have one, get back into it, fam, because why do I write like this? We'll need to dig deep. Deep is all caps. To survive until the spring, Lamau. Also, stock up on vitamin D. Get vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
That was my other. No, but
it's a big one. Okay.
My psychiatrist recommends, I think it's about 2,000 or 3,000 IU.
If you are breastfeeding, 6,400 units. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So
I take 6,400 because I breastfeed.
Splurge and get yourself the highest you can. I take 5,000 and that works for me.
Yep. And it's nice because if you take that higher dosage, you don't need to take it as often.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because it metabolizes and stays in your system longer than other vitamins.
Oh, good to
Specifically
know.
After you've built it up as well. So because you have to be careful. If you take too much vitamin D, you can give yourself vitamin D poisoning. So you don't want to overdose yourself on vitamin D. You're not going to die from it. Let me rephrase.
What does vitamin D I need the commercial. Vitamin D poisoning.
It's not horrible. It's a toxicity. That's what it is. Vitamin D toxicity.
Okay,
it's a rare condition.
I'm not your doctor. Talk to your doctor.
Not your doctor.
I'm not your doctor, folks.
Not medical advice.
But do take vitamin D though. That is definitely recommended. It also helps with depression just in general, even in the summer. Vitamin D it's such a happy mineral vitamin thing that we need. It's one of those happiness boosting ones. So especially important if you are suffering in the dark half of the year like I do. Personally, I like to make the dark half of the year the only time I allow myself my nightly hot chocolate. During the lighter half of the year, I have herbal teas at night instead. I'll still have a tea at night sometimes, occasionally, but you don't like tea?
I don't like tea. I've tried so many kinds of tea. I fucking hate tea. It's leaf water and it tastes like it.
Coffee is bean juice.
I know. I hate coffee too. I don't drink coffee. I drink soda, sugar water.
And sugar cane juice?
Pretty much. Water, carbonated water mixed with sugar cane and fucking flavoring. Colors. I don't fucking know.
Colors. So for the hot chocolate,
I like
the way I do it. Yeah, I love hot chocolate, especially like at night when it's like cozy and like cold. But like if you have
Chocolate
a
peas are
fireplace,
gross.
cozy up by the fireplace, kind of, or like maybe a candle.
If you've never seen
But-
raw chocolate's gross, but tastes delicious.
What?
You've never seen the bean that like chocolate comes from?
The cocoa bean?
Like you've never seen them harvest the cocoa bean, like
I
actually
think
break it apart?
so.
It's kind of gross.
Is it?
Yeah.
I believe you.
It was not what I expected it to look like. I was flabbergasted, and I'm
I
enjoying
think I
that word
watched
this
that
week.
in like I think I watched a like info
Yeah.
geographical thing about it in
Weird.
like the 5th grade. And they were like, "Oh, this is where your chocolate comes from," and we're all just like, "Whoa!"
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if they
Remember it
show
looking
like
weird though.
I saw somebody on TikTok harvest one and do it. Like they got
Are
it
they
as a
just
gift.
beans?
No, they're giant.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
Yeah, I'll have to show you. Also on preventing vitamin D toxicity, it's generally
Oh my
recommended
God.
by the Mayo Clinic. This is what the Mayo Clinic says. So it says don't take more than 4,000 units, international units, IU, of vitamin D unless your healthcare professional tells you to, and that's per day. Most adults only need 600 IU of vitamin D a day. However, sometimes professionals prescribe higher doses. This may be done to help treat health conditions. Your healthcare team checks your blood levels of calcium and vitamin D during this time. So, depending on your personal shit, go talk to your doctor. Go talk to your doctor. However, I have personally read the studies and everything and brought it to my doctor's attention that while breastfeeding, I can take the 6,400 per day of vitamin D. And that actually helps prevent my needing from supplementing my newborn with vitamin D. I don't have a newborn
Yeah.
anymore, but if you have a newborn and you don't want to do like the vitamin D drops, you can do you can just take the vitamin D yourself if you're nursing.
Nice.
So that's what I do.
Awesome. I forgot. Yeah, because oh my God, I just got out of the vitamin D dropping. Like a year ago now. Oh my God.
Well, so
It's
formula-fed
growing up
babies
so
already have
fast.
yeah, so this is specific to breastfed babies because formula-fed babies already have vitamin D included in their formula. So you don't have to include the drops for formula babies, but
I
you
just give
do
her a
need to
gummy
include it.
now.
Yeah, I mean, like if it's a gummy.
Yeah,
it's
I
whatever.
forget when. Anyway, so
But
for
like
my
breastfed
for my
babies.
nightly hot chocolate though.
Sorry,
Oh no, you're fine.
I went off on a
For my-
tangent.
You're so good. For my nightly hot chocolate, I personally, and okay. I wrote, I speak my intention into it in
Your hot
parentheses
bevy.
at my hot bevy, and can add collagen powder for vitality parentheses and bouncy cheeks, all of them.
Oh my god.
So like I do like to put a scoop of collagen powder in it's not I mean you could get like marine collagen and if you're vegan whatever anyway it's good though
I've never done the collagen thing ever.
it's great for your joints.
I probably should then because I got POTS for sure.
It's really it's really good
And
for
EDS.
joints.
I'm like 99% positive I've got EDS.
I think I might too actually. Hypermobile. Yeah, no, I'm like really tense right now. So that my body is not in a good state to display my hypermobility right now. But I think so too. But yeah, collagen. Hello.
Sorry, we're just checking. Nala was doing what?
No, it was just me opening the garage door. I wanted to go sit in the Mustang for a minute.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
A little bit. A gallon of gas and a charged battery in this Mustang we traded for a trailer starts right up. So guess who's going to tag it on her next available, like, extra cash?
Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So Nala's on the car?
Nala was on the car. No.
Nothing to do with Nala.
I thought I heard you say something about the cat.
No.
Oh.
It wasn't a storm. It was just me opening the garage door.
Oh, it wasn't a storm. It was just him opening the garage door. He was listening when we were talking about. He was on the live.
Oh.
Aww. I am the most
Aw.
supportive husband.
Oh, so cute.
Situational and spatial awareness sucks.
Yes, I know.
Your spatial awareness sucks.
I just smacked my thing up here.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said my spatial awareness sucks.
So
He's not
supportive.
wrong.
We love that. I love the teasing. That's cute.
Exactly.
So I do like to speak my intention into my hot chocolate, though. I kind of like it to have at least one. So I also have coffee in the morning, and I'll do that, speaking intention into it, and then you stir it clockwise. That's a good one.
For new witches, stirring it clockwise brings it to you. Stirring it counterclockwise takes it away from you. So if you're trying to get rid of bad feelings, you could say, "Get the fuck out of my house. Get these negative vibes out of my goddamn house," while you're stirring it counterclockwise.
Mm-hmm,
if you're trying to bring something good, stir it clockwise. Like, bring these motherfucking positive vibes into my house.
Yes. I'll just speak whatever I'm wanting to manifest at that moment. It could be something like, I am sexy.
I am
or like, yeah, just whatever. Like, I am healed and whole.
I am a wonderful mother.
Yeah, shit like that. Anything that like gasses me up, kind of.
We need it. We need to be our biggest.
It's my little self-care nightly routine thing. So like maybe you could come up with something for yourself that you could just do nightly that's a little witchy, a little self-care. It goes a long way. A little goes a long way, I find.
Anyway. I like that. Hey, I think that's like the first time I said that all podcast.
Hey,
we got an hour into it before I said it.
Nice. So did you have a tip for this week?
My tarot tutorial tip. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So I'm going to show TikTok real quick. The Empress is the first card we're going to talk about today.
Ooh.
And what I really love about the Empress, she's the number 3. Beautiful, since we're working on number 13 today. 3 is just very feminine. 13 is also a feminine number, as is 12, which adds up to 3. The reason 13 and 12 are both feminine numbers, they both kind of have similar meanings, believe it or not. They both... Is there a fucking cat?
I hear meowing. I think. Hi! Oh my goodness! He's so little. Look at that face. There's a kitty on the screen if you're just listening.
Yeah, I think you can hear the meowing.
Cat. I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat.
Can you hear that purring?
I can't hear anything. Maybe, wait. I'm going to turn it up really high. Oh, now I hear it. I turned my volume up to 100. Cat ASMR. Fuck yes! Cat ASMR! Oh, and back down. Okay.
Okay, that was the cat tax.
Cat tax. Was that?
Excuse me if...
Was that Nala?
Yes, that is Nala. That is Nala. You may have seen her on TikTok. For those who are wondering, no, she is not a new cat. We actually got her years ago, before our son was born. So she's like 6-ish years ago. Yeah, she's about 6 years old now, because she was almost a year old when we got pregnant, roughly, give or take. I don't remember.
Cute.
My husband can tell me for sure. But yeah, she's about 6 years old. And we got her when she was about 5 weeks old. She's Dan's cat. 100% she's Dan's cat. So like,
I said my cat.
We went over to this lady's house and she was doing the whole like cat for free thing.
Like live.
Ooh, what?
Like the live.
Oh yeah, like the live, everybody, like the live. Don't forget to click, tap, tap, tap. Thank you for the 1,000 likes, yada yada. So we went to this one lady's house. Frankly, these kittens should not have been given away right then. They were way too young. But she was like, we're getting rid of them. So I was like, they're going to give them away to somebody. I guess we'll take one.
Yeah.
And Nala came over and plopped right up in his lap and climbed right up on him and nuzzled right in. And so he's like, this is my cat. And that was his cat.
Yep. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, adorable. So the Empress.
The Empress, yes. Very feminine card. Very feminine card. She represents feminine empowerment. She has are they 12 or 13? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 stars on top of her head, which is representative of, like, I think the 12 zodiac, the celestial stars, all of that fun stuff. You have pomegranates, I think. I think those are supposed to be pomegranates.
Fertility.
For fertility, for representation of Persephone.
Persephone, yeah.
Ta-da-ta-da. You have the red velvet to represent royalty, as well as menstruation, potentially.
The female / Venus symbol.
We've got that on the stone at her feet, on a heart-shaped stone, mind you. Very feminine empowerment. She represents, along with other feminine figures in the tarot deck, like the High Priestess and other queens, she represents divine feminine rising.
Nice.
Fertility. That is why we have the golden wheat at her feet. We have in the background, we have the water that comes from the forest.
A luscious forest.
Very luscious.
Abundant forest.
The yellow in the sky is very fortuitous. It represents good fortune. That's why all of the cards that represent new beginnings have yellow in the background, like the Fool, for example.
Oh! Whoa.
I'm going to show you another 3 card, the 3 of Wands.
Through when they made this deck, didn't they? Oh my gosh.
So the yellow represents opportunity and fortune. That's why there's yellow in the sea, the golden sea in the 3 of Wands. I've kind of moved here to another 3 card. But just to make that quick connection with the yellow.
I see it.
The scepter, that has a whole other element to it. But that's also just the power that she wields. And she's holding it at her head. It is up at her head so that it is even with her. And it represents knowledge in her power. Because it's even with her crown.
Is she looking at it?
She's looking at us, actually. She's facing forward. So this particular tarot deck is a copy of a copy. So the lines are less visible.
Okay.
It's the standard Rider Smith Waite tarot deck, but I got it on Amazon years ago, and of course Amazon just sells a bunch of knockoffs. This is a knockoff, so it's a copy of the typical artwork associated.
Gotcha.
But it works for our purposes.
Right.
So this is, and she also has the pearls around her neck as well. All of these things represent her femininity, her royalty, her power.
Her fertility and abundance.
Fertility and abundance are special. If the Empress ever comes up in a tarot reading, it often symbolizes pregnancy and motherhood. This is a motherhood card.
I like it.
Going on to the 3s, we already started talking about the 3 of Wands, so I'll start with that one. The 3 of Wands does not have a feminine figure. So really the Empress is the only one that represents that divine feminine power in this deck in the number of 3s, with the exception of the 3 of Cups with the women there. But when it comes to like the number 3, it itself doesn't necessarily have to only be feminine. You can have a feminine figure or a masculine one. It does not matter. It still embodies the essence of the number 3.
Okay.
In this one, we have the number 3 represented by expansion of knowledge, expansion via travel, like literal travel abroad.
Yeah, because he's looking off into the distance.
At the ships on the water.
Right.
And the mountains across the way, totally new lands and new opportunities from the one where he's standing. He's in a tattered robe. This is the 3 of Wands, showing TikTok real quick. So the Three of Wands is represents growth. That's why we have like those growing leaves on each of those wands.
Growth. I see. But like intellectual growth?
Intellectual growth, personal growth, all of that could be represented. It depends
Oh, okay.
on the question you're asking.
Nice.
And I also love that 2 of those 3 wands are standing all on their own accord.
True.
He is holding one of them, and it looks like for support, because it looks like
Yeah.
that wand is very dug into the ground.
Yeah.
So he's holding on to it for support.
Interesting.
So those 3 wands don't even have to represent something abstract. They could actually represent people that are standing in your corner.
Oh, that's cute. I like
Moving
that.
on.
Oh, okay, wait. 3 of Cups. I think
Yes.
this one's about like camaraderie, right?
Yes, good
Okay.
job.
okay,
What else do you see?
okay. So there's 3 ladies holding up cups and they're cheersing to something.
Cheers.
Cheersing.
Celebrating.
The sky is blue. I don't know what that means yet, but it's blue. Their ground is yellow? Question mark.
Mm-hmm.
And they're surrounded by like it looks like fruits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're celebrating something. And
You nailed it.
yeah.
You really, really nailed it. So this is a card that represents good fortune, celebration of good things coming. Of course, the feminine power with all women here, but
Mhm.
that's mostly because women are usually the ones that are doing the work in the background when it involves fertility and abundance and cooking and food and providing for the people. Men are the protectors on the outskirts. They protect us from random lion attacks.
Or at least the feminine energies and the masculine energies. It doesn't have to be
Exactly. It
necessarily
doesn't have
men
to be
and women.
male and female. It's
Yeah.
literally just the masculine and
energy.
feminine energy.
'Cause-
We all have masculine and feminine energy.
Exactly. Thank you.
So this is definitely this is definitely about the feminine energy.
Yes.
And fertility. This is another card that could represent good news in terms of fertility, in terms of babies, in terms of pregnancy and stuff like that. It could represent a new job opportunity. This is something that is emotionally positive. Blue in the background does indicate something peaceful and tranquil.
Oh, nice.
So we are approaching happy times, peaceful times.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Times of abundance and security. And the ground that's their stable, I want to say grounding. The ground is yellow because the earth has provided them the fortune to survive the winter.
That makes sense. I get it now. Okay. I like it.
Next.
The winter, very on point, very on theme? Whatever. Anyway.
Very on theme.
Ooh.
3 of Swords.
Well, this is very opposite vibes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a heart being stabbed 3 ways by 3 swords and rain clouds.
Yup. But I think this card is pretty to the point. What do you think it means?
Oh, you're like getting your emotions are just being stepped all over, kind of.
Yeah. This is a betrayal. This is very much a betrayal. This is a card of sadness, of pain, of heartbreak, of loss, of grief. This is your heart is in pain.
Yeah, you're being stabbed by 3 different swords in 3 different spots in 3 different angles. Oh. Multiple backstabbings. It could be that over the passage of time your grief has accumulated. My husband likes to say bad things come in 3s. Oh.
So when you get to the 3rd one, it's kind of like okay, it's over now. And you get like a reminder that this is temporary, and all right, the 3rd one has come and gone, and now maybe things are going to start to look up again. So that's one positive way to look at this card, despite it being a sad one.
Oh, I love that.
The 3 of Pentacles is our last card for our tarot tutorial today.
So are they, okay, wait, are they, huh? Okay, so there's like a party?
Do you want me to give you the background on this one?
Go ahead.
Okay. So the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles represent the element of earth and material wealth.
Right, okay.
So this is about fortune, wealth, all of that
Things
stuff.
on the material plane.
On the material plane. These are three people who are working together to build a structure. It looks like a church.
Oh.
So this
is that
guy
what's going
over
on?
here on the bench, he's a mason, and he's working with his
I was
masonry
wondering
tools.
why he was on the bench.
And he's designing this archway here.
Oh, they're designing it, but it's already
Yeah.
built.
Well, that's what they're doing. They are actively building it. That's why that this
Did
car.
they just finish? I don't see any unfinished parts.
That's
I'm
not the
picking
point.
it.
We're looking at a snapshot. You don't know what's going on around this snapshot.
I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
Over analyzing little shit. Jesus. She's like, it's done. It's done. What are they doing? Ooh, that's okay.
I have literal OCD. These are the things my brain sees.
I do too. It's fine. So he is actively working. That's why he's standing on the bench and he's got the tools in his hand and he's up here doing the stuff. These people over here actually are going to be in the church. I think this one is a priestess or a nun, and this one is he looks like Friar Tuck.
Friar. Cute. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're going to be
and they're holding the plans.
inhabitants.
These are the plans, the building plans.
Oh.
So he's looking at the building plans that they're showing him, and they're helping him determine how this is supposed to be built. They're communicating. They're working together.
Who's in the
They're
background?
cooperating. Nobody's in the background. That's all just the shading of the stuff.
Oh, I thought that was like a face. Oh, it's his hand. Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
Like this?
I thought the hand was a face.
Yeah, that's just his hand. So that's his one hand, and then that's the other hand holding the tool.
I'm high.
You are very high. So this is all about teamwork, about cooperation, about building things from the ground up and following the instructions. Because
men
if it's turned upside down,
building IKEA furniture without the instructions.
I know what I'm doing.
I
can't even get mad. My husband's like 99% of the time right when he's doing that shit, so I can't even fucking say that.
Same with mine though.
It's not fair.
I know. What?
It's not all men because it's not ours.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
So now we've gone through
things happening
the
at
number
once.
threes.
Oh yeah,
Ta-da.
that was last. Ow! I just hit my leg. Ow!
Oh shit!
That was really good. Thank you.
We spent a lot of time on our main topic. That's why
we did.
We really did. We really got into it.
So,
Witchy reads of the week. What are you reading this week?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, first, I'll tell you what I read. I finished reading. Cat?
Yeah, now you got a cat in the background meowing.
Oh God. I was like, wait, I think I hear that.
Mine's purring somewhere.
Okay, so it's called What Happened to You by Oprah Winfrey and Dr. Perry. It's conversations between Oprah and Dr. Perry. They go back and forth talking about what happened to you instead of what's wrong with you.
Oh.
So it's all about trauma and like specifically childhood trauma that happens to almost all of us, at least like I forget what the statistics are. He goes over, it's a very educating book. It's very enlightening. He goes over so many statistics, but it's basically just them going back and forth about like trauma and how Oprah, like her growing up and her reflecting on her. It's really interesting. It's since it's I'm what am I trying to say? Since earlier I was recommending we start working on our shadow work for this season, I thought, that was a good book for me to reflect a little bit and
Sorry,
listen
my
to.
husband's making inappropriate comments in the TikTok.
Let your hair down. Cute.
Sorry, I didn't want other people to see him and be like, "Oh my god, what is this man doing?" It's fine.
It's a
The other man.
So the trauma book is good though.
Sorry.
It's really interesting to have because Oprah has interviewed 50,000 people.
She
So
has.
she has talked to a lot of people about their post-traumatic wisdom, basically, instead of their, and it's a very interesting book. It's a very interesting book.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got
But what
problems
I'm
with
reading-
Oprah, but she's brought some important issues to light for sure.
For sure. It's definitely a good read. I mean, it's worth reading. Anyway, what I'm reading though now is, this is a library book. You will be so proud of me. Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix. And I want to know if that's his real last name or if that's a pen name, because if that's his real last name, that's an amazing last name.
My mom's last name was Hendrix, spelled different.
Oh yeah. But this one's with an X.
Yeah.
It's like hardcore.
The X is cool, but it is actually a pretty common spelling, so it wouldn't surprise me if it is actually their last name.
Yeah, it's very rock and roll. He also wrote Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires.
Ooh.
The Final Girls Support Group, How to Sell a Haunted House, and yada yada. A couple of nonfiction books too, actually. He's interesting. Wait.
Oh.
Interesting guy.
I will take a $20 bet that isn't really him. And that is the stage person and stage name.
Stage person?
Author. I bet you that is
who do you think signs the books at the book tours?
I did not know this was a thing until the episode of Bones. But it turns out it's actually pretty common for people to hire a model to be them for book signing purposes and be like their representative.
What?
But that essentially they themselves write all the stuff. And some people do it for anonymity purposes, like they don't want to be famous. So they hire somebody to be famous for them, or at least be well known. And it honestly is a smart thing to do if you don't want your identity out there.
How have I never heard of this? Anyway, it's a good book. It's about, here, let me read.
I could be wrong, but I almost want to bet $20 that that's not really him, the writer.
15-year-old Fern arrives at the home in the sweltering summer of 1970, pregnant, frightened, and alone. Under the watchful eye of the stern Miss Wellwood, she meets a dozen other girls in the same predicament. There's Rose, a hippie who insists she's going to find a way to keep her baby and escape to a commune.
Ooh.
And Zinnia, a budding musician who plans to marry her baby's father. And Holly, a wisp of a girl, barely 14, mute, and pregnant by no one knows who. Everything the
$10 it's her
girls
dad.
every moment, haven't gotten there yet, of their waking day, everything they're allowed to talk about is strictly controlled by the adults who claim they know what's best for them. Then Fern meets a librarian who gives her an occult book about witchcraft. And power is in the hands of the girls for the first time in their lives. But power can destroy as easily as it creates, and it's never given freely. There's always a price to be paid, and it's usually paid in blood. Anyway, it's about basically back in the 1970s, being an unwedded mother was like
the worst sin ever.
Yeah, social suicide.
Yep.
It was the worst thing you could do. as a young girl.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yep.
It was the worst thing. It was
Specifically being pregnant, which means only girls were shamed for this, not the
Yeah.
fathers that got
Oh
them
yeah,
that
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Not the fathers that got them that way.
No, they usually just
Personal hot take here.
go
100%
take
of
care of it.
100% of unplanned pregnancies are caused by irresponsible ejaculations.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. True.
Wear a condom.
I liked that the premise of this book was like witchcraft being the empowering
the way to get
mechanism.
out of it.
Yeah,
The way to get out of the cult.
Can you imagine being like a 15-year-old pregnant in the 1970s in America? And this is in Florida, actually, in St. Augustine. This home is. And like every night they like say, oh my God, if you get to it, I don't want to keep looking for it right now, but they say a prayer every night that's basically like, Father, we have sinned and we are awful and we are going to hell. And it's like, it's so, oh, I mean, we already put the trigger warning, but oh my God, it's so triggering. Like, this book.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry because I did not have that particular religious trauma because, again, I laughed during Bible study thinking there's no fucking way people actually believe this shit is real.
Yeah.
Only to then be told, why are you laughing about history? And I was like, oh shit, these people think this actually happened. Because again, my father, a Christian man, did not believe that that actually happened. He believed his words, almost verbatim here, as verbatim as I can remember them. The Bible is not God's word. The Bible is man's interpretation of God's word, told through the eyes of man and translated over and over and over again.
And
We do not take the Bible as fact. The Bible is a collection of stories meant to teach you a lesson.
Yeah. There's this one guy that says it's a book of signs, not a book of science.
Yes, I love that. But my dad was so adamant about that. So by the time that I was in this religious school for 3 days, and I learned that that's what they actually believe with their whole chest, I'm like, oh, this is not for me.
Yeah, I don't know why. I was just kind of like, okay, so religion is like one of those lore things that I don't understand because it's too complicated. Because like the same with like Santa, I'm like, I don't understand the lore behind why there's a guy climbing down chimneys to give me presents, but I'll take the presents.
Right? Yeah. And do you remember in middle school, Ryan, who told me I wasn't allowed to celebrate Christmas because I wasn't Christian?
Wait.
Yeah.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Ryan. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You know he's a fucking Republican twat now.
Oh my God. Wait, did he mean it when he said that?
He 100% meant it. He is also the same guy that thought you can't be Asian, you're not from China. He told that to one of our Indian classmates because India is a part of Asia. And he did not know that. And this was 7th grade.
Cute.
Yeah. So this motherfucker told me, you can't celebrate Christmas. You're not Christian. I looked him dead in the fucking eyes. And I was like, what does a fat man climbing down the chimney, giving me presents and decorating an evergreen tree in red and green coloring have to do with the birth of Jesus Christ? He couldn't tell me.
I didn't get it. But somehow it was connected because it was supposed to be like Jesus's birthday or something. So I was like, okay, but I get the present? So like Jesus is like saying, here, take my presents? Is that
Santa's fucking fairy? That's the lore. Santa is a fairy.
And somehow there's like a bunny that's like giving
fertility,
me hiding eggs.
And fertility. Yeah,
Or at
yeah.
least it gives me candy. So like I'm not.
I'm like
Let's see.
getting heated again thinking about that motherfucker. Like,
We should probably.
ooh. So, how far into the story are you so far?
I like just started. I got it not too long ago. I think. When did I
Yeah,
get
I'm
it?
like 2 pages into my
When did I go to the library? I'm not too long ago. It's a thick book, and I lost my
Yeah.
spot. So this is a thick book.
Oh, okay.
But I'll let you know how it goes. I'm interested to
Please do.
finding out what kind of witchcraft they do to empower themselves. Maybe we can like write down the recipes and I'll share them.
I like it.
Yeah. Anyway, continue. What book did you read?
So, I started a side project last week, Fertility Fridays.
Oh, nice.
So, I'm going to be posting that episode 1 tomorrow along with this episode.
Yay! Wow, nice.
Yes, I got re-inspired by a friend, Julia, on TikTok, who was sharing information about PCOS and all of that. And I remembered that your fertility and reproductive health is extremely important and witchy, because when
Very.
you know about your body, you can do so much.
Mm-hmm.
It is a
I mean,
magical
body
experience.
conscious, body not conscious, but body aware.
This is
Of your
why we are meant to be a matriarchy, right? Oop, knocking shit over here and trying to show at the same time. This is why we are meant to be a matriarchy. Within our grandmother's body is our mother, and within our mother is the ovaries and the egg that eventually becomes you.
Yeah.
The egg that created you was formed within your grandmother. We always know who the mother is. We do not always know who the father is. So the patriarchy was created in order to own women so that we always knew who the father was.
Bam! Bam! She said it.
And I will
She
continue
said it.
saying it. And a matriarchy is meant to pretty much allow women to choose their mates, plural, for men to choose their mates, plural, in order to essentially survival of the fittest, the sperm. Because there is scientific evidence that healthier sperm will like fight off the shittier sperm, and like
And your sperm does age as you
your
age,
sperm
guys.
does age. And there's more
Not be
evidence
fucking
that the
70,
egg,
marrying a 30-year-old and getting pregnant. Stop it.
yes,
Stop it.
the egg.
Anyway, I'm a
The
little
egg
bitter
sends out
because
signals to say which sperm it wants. The egg actively chooses the sperm.
oh,
Did you know that?
I did not know that part.
It locks the door and only opens it for the sperm it wants. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Huh. Your bodies, man.
Bodies are fucking amazing. And I love this book so much because you can use the information in it to both get pregnant or avoid pregnancy. I am avoiding pregnancy, but I used it to get pregnant twice. With PCOS, people, that means I'm having cycles every 18 to 98 days with no regularity. Still got fucking pregnant, bitches. What? But one of the things I also like about this book, we've already given trigger warnings and shit. I'm about to show pictures of vulvas. It's drawings though. It's not like pictures. It's drawings. Because you're...
Bring on the vulvas.
Oh my god, I'm looking for it. There it is. Imagine if you knew that all of this was normal.
They kind of look like trees.
They do, don't they?
Like really
hitting
skinny
things.
trees.
They do look like trees. Trees and bushes. But imagine being a young girl and understanding that that's all normal. Being 14, 15, your body's changing and developing, and you're like, what the fuck is going on with me? And being able to go, oh, this is normal. This is what things are supposed to look like. Because if you have a teen daughter, and especially if you are recovering from religious trauma, you might not have had a very good relationship with your body growing up.
Mhm.
That is another reason why I decided to bring up this book, because let's be real, there's a lot of shame and purity culture and a lot of misinformation, a lack of information, a lack of understanding of just what your body means. You think you're dirty because you have cervical fluid every month. And you're like, what the hell is this creamy substance coming in my underwear? What the hell is this shit? Am I disgusting and gross like everybody says I am? Is this an
Aw.
infection? Like, that's
Yeah.
purity culture when you don't know.
That was me.
And then you get told things like, well, it's your body's way of cleaning itself out. And then you're like, well, why is it yellow instead of white? Does that mean I have an infection? No, not necessarily. How are you supposed to know?
Yeah.
As an adult, I highly recommend all women get this book. And you can get it at the library. And you can download a digital copy on Hoopla or Libby. And it's very easy to read. I want to share...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to share a quick... Haha, this will actually be perfect. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe that's maybe that's jumping a little too much right into the deep end. Okay, you know what? Men also don't know shit about their bodies.
True.
There's a whole section on male anatomy.
That's nice. I mean,
And what each...
it matters.
Like, there's a whole, like, description. Did you know there were that many parts to a male's anatomy?
I did take anatomy and
Because
physiology.
you took anatomy, but yeah.
Yeah. So.
But, like, in general.
In general, though, no, I would not have known. No.
You know, so, like... a Cowper's gland, 2 pea-sized glands that produce a clear, lubricating fluid designed to provide nutrients for sperm survival. It also helps to neutralize the acidity of any urine remaining in the urethra, because that acidity could damage the sperm. Which, if you think you may have had, like... Because there's the misconception of pre-ejaculatory fluid or pre-cum causing pregnancy.
Oh, yeah.
Typically,
Wait,
the way
what?
that happens...
Is that not true?
It is, but not. Let me explain. Most men do not naturally have sperm in their pre-ejaculatory fluid because what makes up that fluid does not contain sperm.
Okay.
Sperm is added during the actual ejaculation. That is when it travels via all of the system. What typically happens, a man ejaculates, does not go to the bathroom to flush out his system, and then continues on the intercourse. During which time...
I was wondering when you were going to notice.
I noticed right away, but I was trying to ignore it to see how long you were going to leave it up. You 6th grade boy.
I'm going to get in trouble. I need to be quiet. Oh, my God. Okay.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to...
My dad used to do that to me all the time.
I remember. Okay.
Did not give any fucks. He used to just... all the time. Anyway, so unless you actually go to the bathroom and flush out your straw, that
Is that where we left off?
remaining... Yes, those remaining sperms that could still remain in your urethra because you didn't flush them out could then potentially get you pregnant, because the pre-ejaculatory fluid then comes up and pushes those sperm, those leftover sperm, into the area.
So pee after sex.
Pee after sex, both men and women. Yes, pee after sex every time. That is a very important thing. Otherwise, pre-ejaculatory fluid, it's like less than 1% of men that naturally have sperm in their pre-ejaculatory fluid, and it's usually because they're taking some kind of testosterone supplement, some kind of medication that boosts their sperm production. Yeah.
You like went down the whole rabbit hole.
I know. I'm sorry.
No. I meant in like knowledge. Like you
Oh
have
my
like
God.
the whole
You have no
fertility
idea.
knowledge. That's what I meant.
You have no idea. It's crazy. So I do want to talk about, like, I know this book looks daunting because I'm holding what looks like a giant textbook. And some people are like, I'm not reading all that shit. Well, let me show how.
Well, I'm gonna force you, bitches.
I'm just gonna go right into like the part 1 here. Fertility awareness, what you should know and why you probably don't.
Oh boy.
How often have you heard that a menstrual cycle should be 28 days and that ovulation usually occurs on day 14?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what everybody is told?
Mm-hmm.
This is a myth. Pure and simple.
Oh, cool.
That's how it starts out right away.
Nice. No.
And yet it is so routinely accepted that, sadly, it's responsible for countless unplanned pregnancies. Furthermore, it prevents many couples who hope for a pregnancy from attaining one. Much of this fallacy is a legacy of obsolete rhythm method, which falsely assumes that individual women have the cycle length that, if not precisely 28 days, are reliably consistent over time. The result is that nothing more than a flawed statistical prediction using a mathematical formula based on the average of past cycles to predict future fertility. And then it goes into this little story. Eileen and Mick were virgins when they got married on May 21st. They wanted to start a family soon after their wedding, so they had their joint medical insurance start on May 15th. When they discovered that Eileen had gotten pregnant on their honeymoon, they were pleasantly surprised it happened so fast. Imagine their shock when the insurance company refused to cover the pregnancy and delivery, claiming that since her last period started on April 19th, she must have gotten pregnant about 3 weeks before the wedding. That's impossible, she insisted. We were both virgins until our wedding day. She tried to explain to him that her cycles had become quite long and irregular since she started jogging and dieting in order to be a picturesque bride. The insurance company wouldn't hear of it. They adhered to the frequently used pregnancy wheel. There's a picture of it later in the book.
Oh my God.
The calculating device that doctors rely on to determine a woman's due date. It's based on the assumption that ovulation always occurs on day 14. Eileen lamented, "We were sunk. How does one prove virginity in a courtroom? And why should it be anyone else's business?"
What the fuck?
Are you hooked?
Oh my God.
Did you expect to have like a personal story be so like, oh shit, this hits today?
Oh, yeah.
Because this is the 20th anniversary.
I was going to say, when was this written?
30 years ago. This is the 20th year edition. She is about to release her 30th year edition.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I highly recommend this book.
Let me know what she updates.
For teenagers, this version, Cycle Savvy.
Oh, Cycle Savvy. Oh, cute.
It's really cute. It has, this one was written in the 90s, so, keep that in mind that it's going to be a little dated. But she has important things for teenagers, like how to do a self-breast exam.
Oh, that's important.
Like, imagine if you had a book to tell you these things when you were 13, 14, 15 years old.
Yeah.
Imagine how much power that knowledge gives you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, if you are deconstructing religion and you have a bad image with your personal body, or if you have that kind of purity culture around sex, then I highly recommend the Taking Charge of Your Fertility. And if you have a teenage child, male or female, really, they could benefit from the Cycle Savvy because boys also need to know what girls go through.
Especially if they're wanting to end up in a relationship with one.
Exactly.
If they want to cohabitate with a menstruating person, they should know what the fuck is going on.
So those are my 2 reads of the week, and they're witchy because they give you power.
Ooh, snap. Love that. Thank you for that.
Thank you. I know we're getting late. We're almost to midnight. My goal is to get us close to.
Do you want to do?
Well, wait, we already did the magical and mini activism. We already did that. Go to the food banks, volunteer, do that shit.
Do you want to do tarot?
Yes, tarot time.
Tarot time. Huh? Hello. What are we doing this week?
Oh, what are we doing this week? We are doing. You're doing the 3 for thee, correct?
Yes, I'm going to pull 3 cards
from your oracle deck, the same one we've been using.
Mm-hmm. Love this one. Believe in
I
your own magic.
I need opinions and advice. If you are in the chat, now would be a good time. Should I pull for Taco Trump or should I pull for JD Vance? The reason I ask is their fates are intertwined.
Yeah, well, yeah.
When Trump dies, Vance takes over.
Yeah.
So I want to know if I should focus my energy on JD Prance, James
Let's do
Donald
Trump
Bowman.
Lumpy. Do Trump. He's more exciting.
He is more exciting. And then I can shake his curse jar, his hex jar.
There you go. That's why we brought it.
I'm also going to shake the protect the Constitution one. Because fucking Senate Democrats, fuck you guys.
Protect.
The Senate Democrats have voted to reopen the government with a promise that we will hold a vote on the ACA tax credit in December when it's too late to fucking do anything about it.
Oh my god.
So they folded. 10 Democrats fucking folded.
Yikes.
There's good news and bad news with that. I mean, the good news is people are going to start getting paid.
Yeah.
The good news is that, like, stuff is supposed to be funded again. But there's bad news that comes with that.
Of course.
So I'm going to mute mine so I'm not overlapping your thing. But I'm not going to mute you guys because that's too much work for me.
You're fine. Okay. So pick a number 1 through 3. I'm going to try to go quickly with this because we are getting kind of late. And I will give you some super duper quick advice. Let's see. So if you haven't yet, pick a number 1 through 3. And we're just going to go ahead. Number 1 is number 17, flower. Be honest with yourself. And here's the card. It's a girl laying in like a grass with flowers in her hair and a cute sundress. And she's covering her mouth, I think. She looks kind of worried. Anyway, number 17. Number 2s. And I'll go over the readings once I'm just going to show all the cards first, and then I'll go over. So number 2s, you got number 30, castle. It's time for healing, not war. Oh my fucking god, look at that. We can't hear anything.
What was that one again? Sorry, I had to drop down.
Castle.
Castle, that was number 2?
It's time for healing, not war. And you see like the like blown up city in ashes.
That's beautiful, though.
It's giving Gaza. Oh. Anyway, that was number 2.
The card artwork is beautiful, not the imagery. Sorry.
Sorry. Yikes. Okay. Number 3 is number 29. Feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. And it looks like very much the Empress card, but it's like a really hot goth chick in a bra.
Your bisexual is showing.
I'm like, huh? Boobies?
I'm just dropping tarot cards left and right.
So, okay.
I might have to redo the shuffle.
That was number 3. Let me get out this and we'll start going over thingy things. So, number 1, flower. Be honest with yourself. Okay. We do ourselves a major disservice when we aren't truthful with ourselves. There's something you know to be true, yet you continue to ignore it. Lying to yourself may feel like the easiest thing to do, but things have changed. It's time for you to face reality, even if it makes you uncomfortable. No matter the outcome, it won't be nearly as bad as you think. Interesting. So, I mean, I feel like that says it all. And we're running out of time, but I feel like just... Is Delulu the Salulu babe? I don't think so. Next! Oh, I should probably find the page first. Wouldn't that help? Number 30.
I picked number 2, so
Castle.
this one's my card.
Oh,
Yeah, I picked this one.
okay. Castle. Oh, you've never told me which card you've picked before.
This is the first time I actively like sat down and thought about it.
Oh, nice. Okay. It's time for healing, not war. Don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war was exactly what you got. Now that it's time for healing and reparations, what's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. Oh, interesting. That sounds kind of sounds a little bit another case of we're being a little bit delulu to ourselves, aren't we? We need to kind of be real with ourselves a little bit.
I took that for me to mean I need to stop worrying so much about the things I can't control and the destruction around me that I did not cause, and focus on healing the parts of me that are destructive.
That you have the power to change. You don't have the power to change everything around you, but yeah, doing the inner work. You're right. Yeah, that's a good one. And this is interesting. It's number 29. It's the one right before. That one was card 30. If numbers mean anything to anyone. Feast! Slow down and celebrate yourself. Okay, so number 3s. Sometimes life gets a little too hectic and the inevitable happens. We forget to take a breather and celebrate what deserves celebration. Make sure you do that from now on. If we never stop to fully recognize the good we have, then the bad stuff can knock us down. What is happening to my voice? Knock us down much harder than it would have otherwise. I feel like she's taking the time to fill her cup in this card, and that's the central message I get. Love yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. I feel like we've said this a million times. But especially with winter coming up, bask in that self-care. Especially if you're a parent. You
Absolutely, if you're a parent.
You have to take the time to take care of yourself, and you have to take it. You can't just give, you can't find time. You have to take it. And that's going to feel super guilty, especially if you're a mom like us. We feel the mom guilt. We bathe when we can. But you have to take the time for yourself.
You do.
I think that's what I got from that card.
Did you pick a number when you were?
I did not. I'll do that next time though.
You need to do that more.
Yeah, right. I like that. Okay.
I pulled both my cards and I pulled a dad joke card.
Oh, sick.
So that we could go ahead. Okay, perfect. I pulled 2 because we missed one last week because we forgot.
Oh, right.
So I went ahead and pulled 2. That way we can get a move on, little doggy. All right. So I pulled for Taco Trump.
Hey. Love to hate him.
I got a past, present, future card, and then I got a central message, and the message is for all of us. Oh. So we're starting off with the 4 of Wands reversed.
Oh.
So reversed. It is a reversed. Thank you for the gifts, everybody on TikTok.
Yay!
So the 4 of Wands reversed.
Thank you.
It's been said that this is one of the happiest cards in the minor arcana, and the key lies in sharing the pleasure and rejoicing in beauty together. On the flip side, the 4 of Wands foretells instability, either internal or external.
Ooh.
This may accompany feeling neglected, out of place, or separated from loved ones. Refocus on everyday pleasures and reforging connections. So his past, he's got fucking dementia. I think he's currently stuck in his past. And I think he's feeling neglected. This is like elder abuse at this point, the way they're parading him around. Did you see him be getting booed? Like, this was tonight. He got booed at a game and he was reading some kind of like oath. And you know how it's like, I state your name, solemnly swear. That's what he read. He didn't say, I, Trump, do solemnly swear. He said, I, then state your name, do solemnly swear, the whole time getting booed.
Oh, this is an interesting timeline we're in.
It is a very interesting timeline. It's crazy. His
Ooh.
present is the Six of Cups reversed.
So many reversals.
Oh, he's got 3, past, present, and future all reversed. The message is the only one that is upright, and I'm so excited to share it.
Okay.
So the Six of Cups, youthful, kitten-like innocence is front and center. He's a toddler. Happy childhood
emotional
memories. Happy childhood memories abound. He's stuck in the past of his memories because he's got fucking Alzheimer's. You might be looking at life through a rose-tinted bowl. Let the past stay where it is. You've outgrown both the things and people that used to define you.
Yeah, you've become so much worse.
His future is the Two of Wands. Reversed.
Oh my god.
Oh
it's like just dangling there. Can't get it.
I know, it's a dangling carrot.
Oh my god.
We started with and his past was the Four of Wands. His future is the Two of Wands. He's oh my god. He's declining. His past is the 4, his future's the 2.
Oh, I see that. The descending number.
Oh my god. Okay.
I just got the strongest cramp in my thigh.
You need a banana.
That was painful. Yeah.
Potassium.
True.
That's what you need. Okay.
Anyway, sorry, continue.
No, you're good. My microphone is doing the tip, 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 tip thing like I'm about to get a message.
Oh. Oh, okay, EMFs.
I know, right? I'm getting a message. The world offers so many lovely distractions. Don't worry, the sea in the background doesn't mean they're swimming ahead, just the possibility of a new experience and a brand new opportunity. Fear of making any concrete decisions is causing a delay in your progress. You have a natural talent for catching what you want. Go for it. I think he's continuing to chase after his memories.
Yeah.
He's declining so fast. Our message, the message to us, is the Fool.
Oh, I love that. What the fuck is that thing?
Look at it.
What is that card?
Look at it on TikTok real quick.
Why does he have like boobs?
Does
In the hat?
Oh, we are too stoned. Okay. Like a cat forced to wear accessories, we all feel foolish sometimes. This card, first in the deck, reminds us that trailblazers needn't worry about the opinions of others. Cat-like curiosity is your guide. The sunny yellow background represents optimism about the venture ahead, and the white rose signifies trust. Whether that will turn out to be misplaced remains to be seen. So I'm thinking, have hope. Have hope.
Yeah.
Good news is coming. Good news is coming.
I like
We're
that.
about to celebrate. And the fact that it's a Santa hat, I think we're going to get some good news by Christmas.
Ooh, I like that. I like that interpretation.
I think we're going to get some good news.
Boobs.
I don't think we're going to get the big, beautiful obituary until next year, but I do think he's about 2 to 3 months away from being bedridden at the rate he's declining.
Is it bad to like cross my fingers and hope for it?
What do you think the fuck this is? What do you think I'm doing every time I shake this shit?
True. I'm trying to unlearn the good girl ness. Okay.
That's one thing I have about Wicca. One problem I have with Wicca is it basically perpetuates continued patriarchy and continued good girl syndrome. Like white magic and good karma only, and any kind of bad you put out is going to come back to you times 3.
I mean,
you.
I can. Okay.
With malicious intent, I could understand that, but they're like any bad, any hex, any kind. It's toxic positivity.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I mean,
that's my problem with Wicca.
I can see it.
It was also created by a man in the 50s, so
and it's a little bit too organizational for me these days.
It's organized religion. It's the only organized religion recognized by the federal government. That's witchcraft related.
Yeah. So, maybe we should just
die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker. Okay.
Was that the last?
That was the last one.
Oh, so okay.
That past was the 4 of Wands reversed. He's stuck in the past. Present, again, stuck in the past. He's seeing everything through the rose-colored glasses. he's literally, he's demented. He's having flashbacks. He's sundowning. And oh my god. Sundowning for people with Alzheimer's is worse in the winter months because it gets darker sooner. So we're going to start seeing some crazy, crazy shit around that 5 o'clock time frame when the sun starts going down.
You remember Biden at the Thanksgiving speech about like Taylor Swift and like he was and he said Britney Spears?
And like he did it once and people went fucking.
Do you guys remember that? Oh, that was my introduction to sundowning.
Yeah, well, my introduction to sundowning was my grandmother.
Yeah, see, I haven't been around a lot of old people.
So my grandma was...
My grandparents aren't really in my life that much.
Mine wasn't either. The only reason I did it was so I could get this house. Not even gonna lie.
It's a good investment.
It's a good investment. So... My grandma, she had Alzheimer's, and I moved in to take care of her around 6 months before she died. I could tell she was declining fast. And
you know this.
I know
like intimately.
This.
Yeah.
He is easily about 3 months away from bedridden. And then that means he's about 3 to 4 months away from gone.
Well,
I'm thinking right around the January 20th, the 1-year mark of his presidency. My original prediction was around midterms of next year after the Epstein files get released or like the announcement of them. But I am now thinking it's going to be closer to January 1st because they're reopening the government, which means they have to swear in Adelita Rivalha, which means she's the 218th signature, which means that the Epstein files are about to get released.
Ooh, we love a turnaround. Yay, the fool. Christmas. Okay. We did it. I think
2 dad jokes.
Tell me the dad jokes.
I sold my vacuum cleaner today. Honestly, it just collected dust.
That
isn't honorary from last week. And this week's what did 50 Cent do when he started to get hungry? 58.
$58. 6'7".
6'7". Oh my god, I saw mom do that on TikTok. It's like up high, down low, no up high. wait. Something 6'7".
Okay.
It's
so late.
We're tired. So
I'm gonna go pass out.
We are done. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging out.
We got a little overzealous on the topic of the night.
We had a lot to talk about. We had a lot to complain about.
Oh, damn it. I forgot to make the joke. He's called the Nod Father now. Instead of, how like they called Biden Sleepy Joe? Trump is the Nod Father because he keeps falling asleep.
The Nod Father. The fact that it's so close to Godfather, he's probably pissed.
Well, also because everybody keeps calling him Trump Daddy. His
Ew.
supporters call him Daddy. So he's the nod father.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah. Right. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, guys. It's been fun.
It's been very fun. And
We'll
we're
see you
tired.
next week.
Stay magical. Keep being a menace.
Blessed or hexed. Thanks for listening.
Later, witches.
Bye.